The Green Bay Packers are once again grappling with a significant issue at the kicker position, a problem that has yet to be resolved as training camp progresses. The team is still waiting for one of their kickers to distinguish themselves in the ongoing competition, but so far, no clear frontrunner has emerged, leading to growing concerns within the organization. The situation brings to mind John Madden's famous saying, "If you have two quarterbacks, you actually have none." This sentiment rings true for the Packers as they face an uncertain and uninspiring kicker dilemma. The Packers pinned their hopes on Anders Carlson, whom they selected with the 203rd overall pick in the 6th round of the 2023 NFL Draft. Carlson was envisioned as the heir apparent to longtime kicker Mason Crosby, but his performance so far has fallen short of expectations. In his rookie season, Carlson managed to convert only 81.8% of his field goal attempts, a figure that placed him 24th among kickers who had attempted at least 10 field goals that year. His struggles were even more pronounced on extra-point attempts, where he converted just 87.8%, leaving him outside the top 25 in that category. The Packers special teams coordinator, Rich Bisaccia, has expressed hope that Carlson can follow a similar trajectory to that of his brother, Daniel Carlson, who overcame early career struggles. Daniel was waived by the Minnesota Vikings after a rocky start but found success with the Oakland Raiders, eventually becoming one of the NFL's top kickers. The Packers are eager to avoid making the same mistake with Anders, but doubts are beginning to surface about his potential to reach that level. In response to Carlson's inconsistent performance, the Packers brought in Greg Joseph during the offseason to provide competition. Joseph, who converted 80% of his field goals and 94.7% of his extra points last season, has primarily kicked in indoor stadiums throughout his career. While this may have contributed to his solid statistics, it remains to be seen how he will fare in the more challenging outdoor conditions of Green Bay. As training camp unfolds, both Carlson and Joseph are battling for the starting kicker position, but neither has been able to pull away convincingly. After a particularly rough practice session filled with missed kicks, Carlson's accuracy during camp has hovered around 80%, with 48 successful attempts out of 60. Joseph, meanwhile, has slightly edged him out with 50 successful kicks out of 61 attempts, an 82% success rate. Unfortunately, these numbers are far from impressive and would place either kicker among the league's worst performers. The Packers are well aware that they need to resolve this issue swiftly. As they learned during last year's playoff loss to the San Francisco 49ers, an unreliable kicking game can be a critical vulnerability, especially in high-stakes situations. Winning a Super Bowl is an incredibly challenging task, and every aspect of the team needs to be firing on all cylinders. Green Bay knows that improving their kicking game is essential if they hope to avoid it becoming a liability. With plenty of time left in training camp, there is still a chance for one of the kickers to rise to the occasion. However, it is becoming increasingly possible that the Packers' Week 1 kicker might not currently be on their roster. The organization is fully aware of the importance of having a dependable kicker and will take whatever steps are necessary to ensure that they have someone reliable to send the ball through the uprights when the season begins. Fans should brace themselves. The road ahead in solving this kicker conundrum might be a rocky one.